Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first down team at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Smith start with a throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
Another try following the sack. He puts some power on it deep one left. Big gain downfield. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Smith. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Sending a receiver left. First down, Smith to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. It will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Smith on 3rd and short. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Eagles will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he'll get it up to the 44. A strike for 23 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finds his man over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 3 on that game. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Darian Porter.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Play fake. Now Smith to throw. Hits him on the out route. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 14.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Raiders eager to get some points on the board. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap to Smith. He's trying to push the field. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Keely Ringo picks it off.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer. Throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
First down throwing for Hurts. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, a somewhat surprising way for us to begin the scoring here, Brock. And what it tells me is we could be in for a pretty wild type of game.
Yeah, I think you like wild, I like wild. Points can come in any variety in football, but you're right. When they start in this kind of fashion with the takeaway for 6, more often than not, stranger things occur.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Hurts on first down. Headed out right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Great. Tiger Hornet. Anyway, easy. 63, back. Hey, 73. Hey, Silver.
It's Hurts once again. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On first down, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. It's inside the 10. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Kyle up, Yeti.
Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles get it back to within 6.
Raiders 13, Eagles 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
There we go, throw it. No ball, no ball. No ball, no ball. Come on, set.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down. Back to the air, it's Smith. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he'll get it up to the 44. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Smith on first down. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Andrew Makuba makes the play.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, around to Barkley. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Second and 10 now. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, a chance to add to this lead.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Here we go, here we go. You're not even set.
On first down, Genty running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here we go,
This is Genty on second. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Throwing on third, Smith. That's caught for the first. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Check 59, check 59, cover, cover.
He's throwing for it. And that pass is complete for two, and their lead grows further.
Raiders 21, Eagles 7.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for two, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have two or three that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
This makes it up to the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
73. Very set. And anyone else?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And that'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
12 yards. That's good for Eagles.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's completed right side. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So we're through three here. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. It'll come up 1st and 10. And again, here's Hurts. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Let's go. Trim it.
Hurts yet again. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21. Eagles 14. Jake Elliott.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Straight ahead with Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to Genty. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They send a receiver in motion right. down, and they go right back to it. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up. And just a couple seconds before the 2-minute warning, the defense calls a timeout.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Gotta give here to Jency. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. And that brings up third down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Raiders feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. On third down, Jency. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Carlson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Eagles.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action. Hurts has it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second down.
Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. So now it's going to be third and long. Here he is to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Desperation time here on fourth. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It is caught at the 20. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Eagles make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A chance here to add on one more in the face of defeat. And it's up and good, and they'll get one last tally in the final act of this ball game. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line.